Magic is in the air, as we're now only 4 months away from the arrival of Wicked, for Good, which will cap off the feature-length adaptation of the Tony Award-winning musical of yesteryear. After collecting heaping piles of cash at the box office last year with the first half, all eyes are on the skies to see just how high the second part of the John M. Chu Helmed musical film will soar. Those of us out there who first fell in love with the show when it was on Broadway, with Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel in the leading roles, have a solid idea of what to expect from the next installment. But we also know that the creative team have extended the story a bit through extra scenes and songs that will better fill out the tale of the two besties turned faux enemies. Over the weekend, during the SDCC festivities, Perry Nemiroff moderated a very special edition of Collider's Ladies' Night, with the likes of Danielle Brooks, Danielle Pinot, Marissa Bode, and Jennifer Holland in attendance. Happy to share a bit of the magic that audiences can expect to see play out in Wicked for Good Boded, who appears in the films as Nessarose, said, "There's of course a time jump from the first film to where we are at in the second film, so there's a lot of time for a lot of growth, or not growth, depending or growing in different ways, I guess I should say. A lot of witchiness to be had. A lot more to come in those regards, for sure." The actress went on to share that the second chapter will serve as a satisfying conclusion to the musical film series, revealing that it will act as a cause and effect type of pattern that we'll see play out from the very top of the follow-up film. This really is the effects of everything. Of course, that happens in the first film, but especially towards the end of the first film, all the effects of what happened in that last scene definitely come to a height in part 2. I'm so ready! I'm so excited! When audiences first meet Bode's Nessarose, she's introduced as the younger sister of Cynthia Erivo's Elphaba and is heading off to pursue her studies at the esteemed Shiz University. While there, she falls for a young munchkin named Bach, who is egged on by Glinda to pursue Nessarose despite his true romantic feelings for Glinda. At the end of the first film, Nessarose and her father have just received word of Elphaba's mutiny against the wizard. We won't spoil what happens next for those unfamiliar with the source material, but, as one could imagine, Nessarose's path isn't paved in yellow bricks, but is instead one of doom, gloom, and heartbreak.